this is Reverend Don Lewis coming to you from beautiful Florida. And today our question comes to us from Laura Coleman. And Laura Coleman writes with this question. Laura tells us first that she has always been taught that you should only make artifacts, particularly magical artifacts, when you're in a good, happy mood, and that you should not do so if you're in a bad or angry mood, because the object will take on the emotions of the person creating it. And her question is, can this negative emotion, if imparted, be cleansed, or is it always there? And let me say first that I'm under this same understanding that when you create any given object, particularly a magical artifact, the mental and emotional state you are in when you're doing it may very well imprint upon the object. However, what I would say is that this kind of casual effect, this kind of casual imprinting of energy, is something that's fairly easily cleansed. Everything that we do, we put out energy, and that energy always has a charge. Sometimes it's just an undirected charge, sometimes it's happy, sometimes it's angry, and it can, generally speaking, all be cleansed when it's just casual energy. When it's this kind of casual charge, the kind of cleansing that we do, if we're following normal practice, when we take on a new magical artifact, a new magical tool or altarpiece, we cleanse it, then we charge it, that should take care of it. Generally, this sort of casual charge is easily dispersed. So I wouldn't worry too much about it, but it is, in my opinion, true that you do imprint the objects you create in this way, but you can cleanse them just as easily. Now, it's another matter if it was an intentional charge. And if a person very deliberately put angry, hurtful energy into an item when they created it, that can be harder to cleanse. But I think in general it can be done, but there are exceptions. So if you happen to have an object which you feel has been intentionally imprinted with negative energy and you cannot cleanse it, well, then you have an object that probably should be disposed of. But under most circumstances, a casual charge that's just been picked up in the making should be simple to cleanse. And again, an intentional one is another matter. And of course, the items that are involved in the artifact, whether it's wood or stone or what have you, they also have their natural energies, and those will remain, even though you cleanse the casual charge the object may have. And it's always recommended to cleanse and charge new magical items, and many people believe that it's a good idea to cleanse anything that you get, whether it's magical or otherwise, and particularly if it's been owned by other people before. So it's usually a good idea to cleanse, and in general, the energies that items pick up, either in creation or in use, are fairly easy to disperse. So those would be my thoughts on the matter. I hope you find them helpful, and until next time, may you blessed be. Reverend Don, super omnibus of incantations and invocations for all occasions. Mary Ann Kay and I created this massive compendium of magic and artwork for you to use in any way that you would like. There are literally hundreds of spells and hundreds of illustrations, which can be mixed and matched and used in many different ways. Check it out now at witchghoulstore.com.